back of the castle. But it's just as beautiful as it looks, isn't it? Now coming up ahead is Adventureland and Frontierland gateways. You can access New Orleans Square, Critter Country, and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge through those gateways. We are about to pass by our Yellow Horses carriage. This vehicle was introduced in the park in 1957. This is the second oldest vehicle here. These are all original vehicles made by legendary Imagineer Bob Gurr. These are all original, and Walt Disney used to drive these around the park when he was around. And up ahead, that is our Red Horses carriage. That is introduced in 1956, and this was the oldest vehicle here at the park. We're now turning down Main Street, USA. It was modeled after Walt Disney's hometown of Marceline, Missouri. I'm going to stop right here for just a moment, everyone. Please remain seated. And please remain seated, folks.
Beep, beep. Oh, look how cute the baby is. Oh, little baby.
Coming up on your left-hand side, down the alleyway, you can find our First Aid Center, our Lost Child Center, and our Baby Care Center. And coming up on your right-hand side is Coca-Cola Refreshment Center. Stop here if you enjoy live ragtime piano while you chow down on a hot dog or a stuffed pretzel.
This is the refreshment water for the dogs.
Now, Main Street USA is home to some unique gifts and souvenirs, but if you want something truly iconic, coming up on your left-hand side is the Silhouette Studio, where you can ask an artist to make one of you, your loved one, or your favorite Disney character. If it's getting a little too cold for you, if you want to try some of Walt's famous chili, you can get some at the Carnation Cafe on your right-hand side. Or if you need a little bit of a pick-me-up, on your left-hand side coming up is a market house where you can find our Starbucks coffee and tea. I tried getting some earlier, but you know what, there's no drive-thrus. Down the alleyway on your right-hand side, if you listen really carefully, you can hear some of the residents of Main Street, USA go about their day. Coming up on your left-hand side, that's a Main Street Cinema featuring 6 screens of Mickey Mouse cartoons. I tried watching them all at the same time, but you know what? I just got really dizzy. I don't recommend that. When we turn to our right, you might see a firehouse. Above the firehouse is going to be Walt Disney's personal apartment. He used to stay there whenever he would visit the park. And you can actually take a tour of Walt Disney's apartment if you go to the Tour Gardens kiosk right next door to City Hall. Now as we get to our final destination in front of City Hall, please remain seated until the buses come to a full and complete stop and the engine has turned
This
completely
baby is
off.
notable.
For those of
They
you
like
sitting
them.
on the top floor, please watch your step as you exit the stairs and assist young children.
They can attack on it and die. Oh my god, the people's explorers. The people's.
Coming up on your right-hand side, that is Disneyland Railroad. They'll take you to stops in Main Street, USA, Tomorrowland, and Mickey's Toontown. Or you can just stay in the train the whole time and take a grand circle tour around the Magic Kingdom. It really is up to you. That's Oliver, our horse, on our left-hand side pulling the streetcar. The horses will be out until like around 2 o'clock today. So make sure to take a ride on the streetcar before they go back to bed. And on our right-hand side coming up is our Disneyland Opera House, where you can find a show called Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln. There's also a brand new pre-show featuring Frederick Douglass. Go ahead and take a watch if you are a history buff like I am.
Mr. Lincoln.
Mr. Lincoln was a president.
Now we are having an Easter egg hunt that is going on right now over at Disneyland California Adventure, and Downtown Disney. There is going to be a an Easter egg going down Main Street. Try to spot it if you can. We're now going down Main Street, USA. It was modeled after Walt Disney's hometown of Marshall, Missouri. There are some names on some of the windows down Main Street. Those are names of people responsible for Disneyland's existence. You can kind of think of it as your opening credit scene for your own movie as you walk into the park. On your right hand side, that's our market house. Here you can find our Starbucks coffee and tea. I tried getting some earlier, but you know what, there's no drive-thru, so I have to wait. And down the alleyway on your left-hand side, if you listen really carefully, you might hear some of the residents of Main Street, USA get on with their day. Now, Main Street, USA is home to some really unique gifts and souvenirs, but if you want something truly iconic, coming up on your right-hand side is our Silhouette Studio. You can get an artist there to make one of you, your loved one, or your favorite Disney character if you ask them nice enough. On your left-hand side, that's a Coca-Cola Refreshment Center. There's actually a light bulb there that's painted half red and half white. It was put there because Walt did not like the fact there was an odd number of colored light bulbs. If you go there visit later, make sure to try to find it. Down the alleyway on your right-hand side is where you can find our First Aid Center, our Child Care Center, and our Lost Children Center. And up ahead, that beautiful site over there, that is Sleepy Beauty Castle, just as beautiful as it looked when it opened in 1955. This is the only castle that Walt got to walk through during his lifetime, and we are very lucky to have it as our icon for the park. Now as we get to our final destination in front of Tomorrowland Gateway, please remain seated until the bus has come to a full and complete stop and the engine has turned completely off. For those of you sitting on the top floor, please watch your step as you exit the stairs and assist young children. If you are traveling back to Town Square with us, please exit the bus first and then re-enter as soon as everyone else has exited. Thank you for riding the Disneyland Omnibus, everyone. My name is Justin. Enjoy the rest of your day here in the original Magic Kingdom, Disneyland.
Wow, look at all these people taking a photo. That's a big old group. I couldn't organize a big old group to come here. Yeah, good for them.
Oh my god. You should do that.
Thank you for riding
you
the
wanna take it
Disneyland
back?
Omnibus,
Yeah.
everyone.
So
My
then
name is
we-
Justin.
and
Enjoy the
because
rest of your
then
day.